Hi, I'm Kim Solez. I just wanted to go over the exciting things that have happened over the past 2 weeks. If you think of how we would achieve this kind of Star Trek utopia, we had the idea that we would need to solve these 24 big challenges of humanity, and that AI could assist us in doing that. And it's very interesting that 9 days ago, there was a White House gathering of the top 7 AI leaders where they voluntarily agreed to do exactly this. They talked about the companies commit to develop and deploy advanced AI systems to help address society's greatest challenges. And that includes such things as climate change. Yeah, and OpenAI around the same time began talking about aiming for superintelligence. And so when they have a slide of what could superintelligence do, they say poverty and addressing climate change and war. Wow. So those are three very complicated things. Yeah. So it's quite exciting then that this idea of using AI to address these big problems of humanity now seems to have broad support. Now the question is then, would it be safe? And so OpenAI has this idea of super alignment, where they would create super alignment to look after the alignment in the superintelligence. The people doing that are Ilya Sutskever and Jan Leike. But it's not people who would do it. They would create an AI that would manage alignment of the other AI. And isn't that then that 2023 OpenAI solution is very similar to what I described then back in 2016. What would happen with machines in charge? Yeah. And what that 32-second clip talks about is how good a world could be with machines in charge, but working on behalf of what humans want. And then there's the question of whether this requires quantum computing. You may be aware of a video I did on systemic racism and AI back in 2021, where I suggest that quantum computing would be required. But, I also suggested that quantum computing was what was behind the understanding of protein folding, and that turned out not to be true. And Demis Hassabis, the CEO of Google DeepMind, has said that he believes there's nothing biologically important that requires quantum algorithms. So we'll see if he's right. But it's of great local interest to us. In the course I teach, that I direct on technology and the future of medicine, Jack Tuszynski since 2014, and here you see him in this first quantum biology lecture in 2014. That's our most popular lecture from the course. Nearly 8,000 people have watched it, and it has 150 thumbs up. Yeah, how about that? And Jack has a forthcoming book with Deepak Chopra on quantum body. It'll be very interesting to see what they have to say about this idea of whether or not quantum computing is needed to address these big, messy human problems. Yeah, so finally, you may remember in the previous videos, I was talking about having 18 headquarters around the world. These are places where I have some history. And I actually think we need to mention at least a couple more. That Rochester, New York. I went to medical school at the University of Rochester. I have significant contacts and past history there, and so I think it would be good to include them. And then Hanover, Germany. There was an important meeting in March of 2002. Yeah, and so I kind of feel it'll be good. So that would bring us up to a total of 20 cities. And if you live somewhere else, would like to propose your city as the 21st, let us know. Yeah. Okay, so that's the recent excitement here. A lot of new things going on. And one of the funny things is that if you look at Claude 2, which is the large language model capable of getting the largest amount of words in there, the largest sized documents. It only works in the US and the UK. But 2 weeks ago, all the promotions said that it was running on quantum computers. And now the recent promotion a few days ago says nothing about quantum computers. So I think what that really means is that the belief now is that this AI superintelligence will be able to handle these very complex things. And maybe it doesn't matter very much right now at the moment to what extent that is due to quantum computing. But still, I'm sure Jack will be pondering that as he finalizes the book. Okay, so that's all I wanted to tell you. Be happy to answer any questions you may have about this. Thank you very much.